I'm delighted with the outcome for LJMU. Overall, we have got TEF silver, there's bronze, silver and gold. And under that overarching silver, we have got gold for our student outcomes, so that's continuation, otherwise known as retention, completion and graduate outcomes, and silver for the overall student experience.
TEF rates universities against a series of nationally recognised metrics associated with student experience and student outcomes. By outcomes, I mean continuation, do students carry on through their degrees, completion, do students get the degree that they wanted, and progression, which means do they go on to get high status or relatively high status jobs. It uses that data, which is of course all publicly available, and compares us against our benchmark group to give us a rating of how we stand against minimum standards, and those ratings are bronze, which is good quality, silver that is high quality, and gold that is outstanding.
I think TEF is important because first of all it gives students confidence, as well as parents, other external agencies on the quality of our teaching and learning and our student experience. It focuses on all aspects of the education and student experience, so it looks at the curriculum, very importantly what happens in terms of the subjects that students are passionate about, that they're studying. But it also looks at everything we do around our advice, our guidance, our well-being, our careers, our sports provision, so everything around that broader experience. And the third bit, which is really important, is our relationship with our student union.
JMSU are really happy with the outcomes and with the report. We had the honour of contributing to the report. We got a load of students' feedback and input, and everything is really reflected in the great outcome. So for the student submission, we had a vast majority of students that were really keen to get involved and be engaged, so ranging from our course reps, a lot of our student leaders, just so many students wanted to get involved and share their positive experiences with LJMU, so I think that just really, again, is reflected in the report of our high student engagement.
The Office for Students have provided very extensive feedback. As you know, the outcome was very positive, silver overall with gold in relation to student outcomes. I think as an institution, when I read the feedback, I thought we could go for gold, but it requires us as an institution to pick up some of those areas where perhaps we weren't demonstrating our impact. And for me, the big take-home message from TEF was that we're doing a lot of great stuff. I knew that all along. What we're less good at doing is providing the evidence base as to why we're doing that and how it's working. So that for me is the next step, that we have a very clear pathway to be able to evaluate and evidence the great stuff we're doing. And I am confident that we're doing that, and I am confident that the outcomes are good.
I'm absolutely committed for us to be TEF Gold. I think we are a university that can deliver on that TEF Gold. That is the next aim. We will put an action plan together. One of the things that the Office for Students have really helpfully done is identified what we're doing well, where we are above the benchmark expectations, but also areas that we've got to focus on moving forward, and that's where our focus is.
So when I think back to when I was studying at LJMU, great teaching to me was a range of different facilities, it was engaging course content and that mutual respect between the student and the lecturers, and there was no kind of hierarchy and no stupid questions, which was really nice and really welcoming. And I think that kind of exemplifies what good teaching is, especially here at LJMU, which is what you need when you're choosing what university to go to.
I'd like to say thank you to all staff. One of the things that I talk about is every contact counts, and it absolutely does, whether that's professional services, colleagues, whether that's academic staff, students as well, that we're all part of that really positive education and student experience, and that has come through really, really strong in our submission, but the Office for Students have recognised that. So I'd like to thank people for that and commit with me to work on that journey towards TEF Gold.